If this is the first sign I see walking through Yellowstone National Park, you can count me out. Now you can clearly see this bison minding his own motherfucking business. And you got these two tourists walking up wanting to take pictures. The bison like, no, motherfucker, this ain't finna happen on my watch. You ain't taking pictures of me. Now what these two motherfuckers didn't anticipate is this bison getting up. Fuck around and find out. Now I was really hoping that the old man had some jets on him, cause he was moving. But that bison was determined. It said, you wanna fuck with me? I'm gonna fuck with you. Count me out. Shit. If this is the outcome going to Yellowstone National Park, you can count me out. You have to ask yourself, why stop if this motherfucker looking at you? And then she stood there after the old man took off. I really would like to know what this bison has to say about this. But unfortunately, this motherfucker can't talk. My bad. I'm doing it again. Count me out. I literally can't make this shit up. Just when you thought gas prices was about to go down, this shit happens.
Iran says it will reclose the Strait of Hormuz. This comes just days after the critical waterway reopened in the wake of that deal between the U.S. and Iran. But now Iranian state TV says the military has issued an order to shut down the waterway in response to Israel's continued strikes in Lebanon. Lebanon says 16 people are dead after Israeli strikes earlier today. Meanwhile, Iran says it's sending a delegation to Switzerland for talks with the U.S.
Now, how many of y'all already seen this coming? If Lebanon is included in this ceasefire deal, then why are they still bombing? Then this deal is only a 60-day grace, and they already broke that. And to top it off, there's nowhere in the deal that says they can't get nuclear weapons. Oh, and I'm not lying.
There's nothing enforceable in the deal itself. Is that correct?
Doesn't have to be. I let him know. I said, look, if you don't adhere to the agreement, I don't want to do that, but we're going to bomb the hell out of you.
Get ready for those gas prices to skyrocket. And don't get mad at me. I'm just letting you know. And on that note, count me out. So Obama said Donald Trump wouldn't say anything like that in my face because he knows better. Straight up OG.
I believe in face-to-face. I believe in conversation. So if this, whoever you were talking about was in front of me, which has happened a couple times, he don't talk like that. Because he knows better.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
And Obama not lying. The last time that him and Donald Trump was in the same room, they was sitting there talking to each other like they was good friends.
Is that filter of the phone creates a situation both where people just say any kind of crazy stuff that they would never say with no consequences to your face with no consequence.
I mean, it's just a shame that we got a president that's not concerned about taking care of America, but more concerned about tarnishing every other president before him legacy. My bad. I'm doing it again. Count me out.
Here's what I will say. It's actually pretty easy to not get shot by an ICE officer. These illegal immigrants, they have been warned.
Pretty interesting that she says that, as this is now the second time this week that ICE has used deadly force. Early this morning, an ICE agent fatally shot a Colombian man in Maine. Now they're saying that allegedly he was in the vehicle. He pulled out the vehicle. And the term the secretary used was he weaponized his vehicle and then ICE shot him. Now what makes this worse is he was a 26-year-old native of Colombia, but he was also authorized to work in the United States and had a social security number. On top of the fatal shooting that happened in Houston that cost this man his life, and as of today, Minnesota obtained evidence for the Renee Good and Alex Petty shooting. But this motherfucker has the audacity to say that it's real easy to not get shot by an ICE agent? How are you reporting the news but don't know what the fuck's going on in the news? My bad, I'm doing it again. Count me out. Did Ted Lieu just say Donald Trump chickens out on Wednesday? Check this out.
Donald Trump decides he's not coming to sign the bill. Well, why is that? Did he wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Is he unable to stay awake today? What's causing him to chicken out again? Is it Taco Wednesday? Or is it side effects from a drug? Now, what's circulating the internet right now is that Eli Lilly gave a 79-year-old high-profile person from the White House an obesity drug. Do we know anybody that was just 79 years old? And this drug can only be given to someone under the compassionate use provision, meaning you do that if someone basically has a terminal illness. So we need to know, did Donald Trump get this special drug? Terminal illness, he says, huh? Is that really what America is hoping for?
Don't make this a thing.
Seems like Ted Lieu and the rest of America is looking for answers from Donald Trump. Did Eli Lilly give Donald Trump a special drug? Give it up to Ted. He gonna find out. Count me out.
So I heard you motherfuckers wanted to know what happened. Listen up. The motherfucker that's behind me, just be lucky I didn't come after you, motherfucker. Cause if that motherfucker thought I didn't know he was motherfucking there, then he's a motherfucking fool. But these motherfuckers decided they wanted to walk up and come take a motherfucking picture while I'm looking. No, motherfucker, this not how it's finna go. I'm finna show you how it's finna be. Now, I started off with this motherfucker as shits and giggles, just supposed to be a game. But these motherfuckers decided they really wanted to run. Got me getting all tired and shit trying to catch this motherfucker. So I say, you know what, fuck it. I had an itch. I scratched that motherfucker real quick. Then I said, this motherfucker still here? Come here, motherfucker. Bring that ass here, motherfucker. I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. Got your ass, motherfucker.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
America needs a president right now, not a pool boy.
And Donnie needs to pay attention to Chuck, cause Chuck know what he's talking about.
Families are drowning in bills, and Trump is drowning in reflecting pool algae.
Facts.
Americans are losing their homes. They're cutting back at the grocery store. They're walking to work because gasoline is expensive. And Trump's top priority right now is cleaning up the reflecting pool.
And if it's not his major concern, why did he block it off with fences?
It's a tale as old as time in Trump's Washington. Trump ignores the experts, jumps at the first idea that pops into his head, gives a buddy a no-bid contract at the taxpayer's expense, and then blames invisible enemies when his stupid ideas fail. The only criteria Trump cares about is that you're his crony, or you look good on TV.
Chuck told no lies at all. The only people that's not feeling the effects of this is people that was born with a silver spoon in their mouth. More American taxpayer dollars are about to get wasted on a pool that shouldn't have been messed with to begin with. Shouldn't he have better things to worry about, like stopping this war with Iran? My bad. Count me out. How many of y'all was confused the other day when J.D. Vance said this? Listen to this.
What we're most excited about as Americans, the Iranians have agreed to invite IAEA inspectors back into their country. That is a major milestone for the American people and the first step in permanently denuclearizing, permanently ending a nuclear weapons program in Iran.
For decades, inspectors will have access to Iran's entire nuclear supply chain, from the uranium mines and mills where they get raw materials to the centrifuge production facilities where they make machines to enrich it. And under the terms of the deal, inspectors will have the permanent ability to inspect any suspicious sites in Iraq.
Now, maybe I'm wrong, but it sounds like J.D. Vance tried to take credit for something Obama had already did. Which means if it wasn't for the Trump administration ending the deal, then those people would have still been there. Which means you would have knew if they had nuclear materials or not. Which means a war would have never even had to happen. Which means bombs would have never had to been used. My bad, I'm doing it again. Count me out. Trump got a message to everybody. Well, I really think it's directed to MAGA, but take a look.
Get ready, everybody, because on Wednesday, the 24th,
that's tomorrow.
2 days, right away, we're going to have the biggest rally we've ever had. It's going to be on the National Mall. It's our music, our playlist. We don't have a lot of people boring you with songs that you don't want to hear. We have the hottest people, the hottest everything. It's going to be one of the best rallies we've ever done. Again, it's 7 o'clock, the 24th, which is Wednesday, and it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be essentially a rally, but we'll call it a rally to America. We're honoring the 250th, and it's going to be something very, very special. You're going to love it. We're going to all have a lot of fun together. Thank you very much.
So I'm assuming a lot of people are going to be tuning in to watch this right here. He talking about it's going to be great performers. I can't wait to see. Let me guess, the lineup going to be Kid Rock and Vanilla Ice. Who don't want to see Ice, Ice, baby? I'm just saying, I don't know what the roster going to be, but how they been looking before, shit, it can't get no better. My bad, I'm doing it again. Count me out. So Donald Trump woke up this morning and decided to tweet about Chicago, something he hasn't done in a long time, and I wonder why. Maybe it was because the Obama Presidential Center opened this weekend and there was tons of stars that attended this event. I mean, come on now, let's be real. Donald Trump couldn't get these people to show up to his event if he wanted to. Or maybe it's because he found out his building that's located on Wabash Street might be renamed to Barack Hussein Obama Way. Ooh, I know he throwing a temper tantrum. Now, this petition that was created in early May has already reached 30,000 signatures. Can you imagine if this gets approved, driving down Barack Hussein Obama Way just to get to Trump Towers? Some way, somehow, I don't see him coming to visit anytime soon if this happens. As if he came to Chicago anyway. He know we don't like his ass. But for him to wake up this morning and try to call out our city violence, if we didn't want your help then, we don't want your help now. I mean, this is what happens in major cities. This is not a suburb of the country. My bad, I'm doing it again. Count me out. It's a shame that reporters in UK can see this shit, but MAGA can't. He told no lie, and if he did, call it out.
Of course, Trump will spin this as a massive success because he's got form in declaring he's won when clearly he hasn't. But this war was a success in the same way that paying $14 million to have large chunks of blue paint floating in an algae-infested reflecting pool was money well spent. The truth is, the United States has rarely looked weaker and Iran has rarely looked stronger, having now worked out that if anyone doesn't do exactly what they want them to, they'll just close the Strait of Hormuz and they've got the whole world by the ball bags.
The Journalist Award goes to Jonathan Pye.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
I mean, think about it. This war has caused oil to rise. The Strait of Hormuz has been closed and they finally open it just to close it again. Iran controls that strait. The Obama deal gave them $1.7 billion. Trump's deal gives them up to $300 billion. 300 billion reasons why they won this war. My bad. Count me out. MAGA ain't gonna wanna see this, but for the ones that thought Donald Trump didn't lie, check this out. Listen to this.
when you first revealed the plans.
I said what?
In April, you showed us pictures of what you were going to do at the pool, and you said you had a guy who was going to do it in a week for about $1 million.
Well,
it's been 2 months and $16.5 million.
Okay, ready? Barack Hussein Obama, have you ever heard of him?
Do we know him? America's beloved president?
He spent 2 years and over $100 million on trying to fix it. You know what happened to it? Never even opened. Right. He took the water from the river. You know about that, right? It turned out to be putrid, and it destroyed the whole thing. Spent over $100 million. Him and Biden together spent $147 million. You know what happened? Never opened. You don't mention that.
He clearly should know by now everything that he says out of his mouth, people fact check. From November 2010 to August 2012, it cost approximately $34 million to fix that pool. It didn't cost over $100 million, and the pool did reopen. The pool was fine until he decided he wanted to redo it. There was no green algae floating around harming the ducks. Even with the evidence in front of you, some of y'all still ain't gonna believe it. My bad, I'm doing it again. Count me out.